Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Ark-AsA-Scorched Earth. Today we are after another one of the artifacts. As you see, I've spent a little time breeding here with our thalassos. But, yeah, I gave Melee this proper, I was going to give him, I think, nope, I accidentally named this one. Oops. Well, let's fix that right quick. Let's go ahead and take everything he's got. And, sorry, buddy. I wanted to give Melee the white one. There we go. There, that's what I wanted to do, and actually name this one after our buddy Melee. Where is that option? Option, there we go. Name. Let's go ahead and name him Melee. Hello and welcome in. Do appreciate y'all stopping by. Give me one quick second here. My goggles are fogging up. Unfortunately, I wear a visor, so when it's cold outside, I tend to fog up occasionally. Happened in green hell last night, so yeah, kind of annoying. But we are gonna go ahead and set out here. Hello, kids. Welcome in. Do appreciate you coming out. Hopefully your day or night is going well. Ooh, hey look. I see a red one over here. Well, this is along the way that we need to go anyway. So let's go ahead and head on. Oh Lord, my goggles are fogging again. Not a good thing, not a good sign. Hopefully this stops fogging here real soon. Cats are completely acting psycho, as per their normal MO. Ah, so it is morning then. Well, good morning to you. Fudge sickles. I wish these cats would stop smacking the cage. There we go. Almost there. Boom. What do we get? What do we get? One moment, folks. These cats are fighting and acting completely goombas. Oh, shoot. Raptors already broke my gear. Unfortunately, now I've got to go back and repair it. Fun times, fun times. But no, the cats are over here fighting and playing and just roughhousing as they shouldn't be. They like fighting with each other. I don't know why, especially at odd hours of the night. That's why we have to corral them in a cage, else they're all over the place. Are you kidding me? Haha, I got you and I can't even see you. One moment, let me clean my lens. That way I can actually see. There we go, sorry about that. I accidentally hit the guide button when I put my hand back on the controller. Alright, let's go ahead and get over here then. I love these thalassos. I know I don't necessarily need armor when I have a thalasso, but you know. Let's go ahead and get up here. And repair our goodies here. Let's see, we're gonna need that. What do we need? Silk, hide, fiber. Let's chuck a little more fiber up in there. Where's my fiber? There it is. Yeah, they definitely are interesting creatures there, Kiz. Oop, wrong button. I need to hit circle. Put those back. Put that back on. Let's go ahead and take that back off. Take that back off. We can repair those right quick while we're here. As long as we have enough silk. There we go. We're gonna need a little more silk. I think I have some over here in Donkey. Silk, 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 silk. No silk. Do I have any silk in the bird? Silk, silk, silk. Yes, actually quite a bit. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. Our little buddies telling us that weather's changing. There we are, there we are. And there we go. Now, since we have a Ascended Fosso saddle, we will actually throw that on Oki now. What are those, homing missiles? We don't necessarily need those, it's just extra weight. What's that, focus? No, enduro. Alright, well then, let's go ahead and get to it. Climb up here, jump over. Yep, there we go. 1, 2. Oh, that's right, that's right. I only kept one male, one female. Nerf. Outside of this one. Why did I keep this one? Because this one actually has the cold effect. Unfortunately, you can't breed that gene without the DLC, but, you know, it's kind of fun, and you, well, I guess you can't really necessarily say you can breed it. You use a gene splicer. So, anywho, at any rate, let's go ahead and get on. Come on now. Sometimes these guys are a little finicky. But we are going to the crags for our next artifact. Haha. I hit the roo. There we go. We should be coming up on it here really soon. Ooh. Have I already been in this one? I don't remember. There's something right there. And I think I might have already. Yes, I have. Alright, well, that bites. Thought I found something new. Alright. So, we are actually going to go through as soon as we find it. I'm going to have to backtrack a little, but I'm trying to locate it here in the field. It's over this way. Toward the red obby. get you all. Alright, I'm just trying to find this right quick. It's that big old fisher. I believe this is it right here. Yep, there's the crag fisher. Alright, let's slow down, grab our stamina. We're actually going to follow this back to the riverside. The lassos move faster if you are constantly jumping for some reason. Seems like that way with a lot of the dinos. Don't know why that is, but it is. Alright, so our opening should be right down, yep, right here. Thankfully these guys don't take fall damage. Thank you. Don't know why it was stuck there. Alright, so our entrance should be right around here somewhere. Get out of my way, cactus. Ah, okay, there it is. I see it. Get up, there it is. This is what we were looking for right here. But let's walk in like civilized nanimals. And it should be right up this way. Overheating, need to cool down immediately. So that was the warning. The heat's out, sun's out. I'm pretty sure it's right here. I just need to... There we go. Yep, it's right there. And I'm hearing the queen bee. Come on. So yeah, there are queen bees, but they spawn in the walls. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I think that we can do this and actually pull Ark-AsA along with us. Alright, let's go ahead and try it out. Right about there. Oh, fudge sickles. Not enough. So that means we can go there. Nope. No. So I just wasted a whole bunch of those for nothing. Cats, lay down already, jeez. I'm an animal lover, but I'm not really one for kitty cats. Especially 5 of them. Come on. Come the heck on, dude. Ah. Now I know there's a cheat way up here. Shoot. Hey, you know what we can do? Now that I'm looking at it, since we can't seem to access it from this point, let's actually come outside and come at it from the upper side. We just gotta make sure that we hit the right spot. So I'm trying to keep track of how the cave works here. Come on, get off the rock. Sometimes these guys are great, sometimes they're kind of annoying. And come on. There we go. Thank you. About time. So, if we follow the crag, we should be looking about right over here. About right this spot, wouldn't it be? Ha! Boom! Right in the right spot. For those that are keeping track, let me get rid of these stupid cactuses. Right there. I'll go ahead and open up. Right there's the latitude, longitude. And yeah. We're just gonna have to take them in this way. Follow me. Come on, Theo. The lasso. Come on then, back up. I know you can come into this cave. Hello, Okie. Do appreciate you. Why is the lasso not coming in? And let's try over here then. Ah, bugger. I do not want to do this on foot. I want my lasso. I'm almost certain it won't come in because it is too tall. Let's see. Wrong button. I want to swap, not the tracking info. Behavior. We want him short distance. Her, rather. Hey. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I do appreciate you there, Okie. Well, this is gonna bite, folks. So, that being said, let's get loaded up. It's gonna hurt just a little bit. If we get lucky, we might be able to skirt some of this. I believe we go down for this cave. There's bats in here, of course. Sit down. Vile, disease-ridden things. Sit down. I love this shotgun. I wish you could terraform like that here, Okie. Okay, this is just the upper lot to where we come in. There should be a various amount of critters in here. Mostly those pesky bats. And some of those wall-hanging dinos. I forget exactly what the heck they're called. If I find one, we will know. I know, Oki, I know. And I so wish we could do the same, but unfortunately it won't let us. Come on. There you are. Sit down. Mantis. There's a bunch of resources down in here. It's actually right down this way. If I had my Thalasso, it'd be a heck of a lot easier. I wouldn't have to be running around screaming. I think that's sulfur, isn't it? Yep, I'll be dipped. It is sulfur. That's actually good for a few different critters. I just want a little bit of that sulfur. Hey. That's not what was supposed to have happened. Come on, get off me. Good Lord. There we go. I was trying to pick him up, and I don't know why it kept activating the inventory when that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, there's a bunch of metal down here. It's the new metal right here. I'm not sure if you can call this crystals. Yep, yes you can. So that's the new crystal. That's good to know. Well, we needed a little bit of that. Alrighty. Oh, look, Oki, there you are, right over there. Alright, so we come through here. This is pretty much a straightforward cave.
I have discovered why Prophet's Rest is so generous with their water. The well at the edge of the compound is built directly on top of what the locals call a water vein. An endless supply of water bubbles up from beneath the earth. Its existence is a minor miracle, though compared to what I saw in the Starlit Sanctuary, minor is the operative word. I suppose this Ark must be floating among the stars, just as the island was. What an extraordinary thought. I cannot fathom how such a thing is possible, but that remarkable metal must be at the heart of it. I am certain.
And that was those that I was just talking about. And there's another one that just dropped down right there. But yeah, those are the pesky guys. Oh. That poison's actually slowing me down. Yes, it did. And as soon as we can get rid of our slow status. Look at that. Rawr. Good Lord, kittens, keep it down. Puppies and kittens, puppies and kittens. Good Lord. They're over here body slamming each other. Acting absolutely psycho. That's why I prefer dogs. At least I know my doggo's not that psycho to be constantly fighting 24/7 like these kittens do. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. I guess some anti-poison may have been helpful for that, but meh. Let's see. Yeah, it's right down there in the bottom. I just can't go jumping down, unfortunately. Oof. I'm hearing something. You know what? Just a thought. There it is, right there. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so now swap back to this. Scroll down a little bit. See if we can get a little bit of that swing action. I'm trying to remember how to break this. Nope. Whoa. Well, that's not it. There, it's the stick in. Okay, well that makes sense. I don't use grapples too often. But here is the next artifact. Oh, you know, Oki. Alright, now let's get the heck up out of here. Alright, now I just need to find the cliff out. There it is, sort of, kind of. You cats can stop now at any given point in time. And let's see, right there. Boom. Now we are back on top once again, and that's why it's handy to have a couple of these grapple hooks. Let's go and load back up in case we run into anything nasty again. Nope. We're good. We are good. We're more than good. We're outski. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to find the other one. It is somewhere located just south of the Blue Abbey. So it might be interesting to see if we can. Let's place it right there. It's just simply too far. That bites. But, let's see. Where's our way out? No, over here. I want my shotty. Just in case I need to put a shotty to a body and pull the trigger. The shotgun is completely invaluable. Sit. Yeah, I know I've been webbed. But he just got sprayed in the face. Come on, stop it. Just sprayed his abdomen. Oh, good luck to you, Oki, and hopefully you have a very lucrative night. Just remember, stay off my corner. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Hello, MDN. Welcome in. Do appreciate you dropping by. Just got done picking up an arty down here. And we are making our way back the heck up out of here. Oh no, I just realized I didn't even fill up my water canteen. So I'm glad we didn't run out of supplies down here. There we go. The lasso. Go. There we go. I'm just glad we made it out of this alive. So, let's go ahead and go back to base right quick. Might push a few levels with the lasso here, just to give us a decent mount. And a decent amount of food on our way back. I guess I better walk again, huh? I'm almost out of stamina once again. Unfortunately, stamina burns so fast in this. Alright, we are almost back home. I don't know. People say I'm crazy for building over on that little island, but I don't know, it served me quite well. There we go. That's sad, the baby was stronger than the adult. I don't know if it was level-wise, but it definitely took more hits to kill it. There we go. Is that a sausage? Yes, it is. Para. Alright, well, time to head back home. I love watching their toes curl. But yeah, just keep jumping with your lasso, and it definitely seems to move faster. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, you know what? We are passing it after all. And this thing is a mountain climber. So why the heck not? There we go. Purples aren't bad. I prefer reds, but you know, purples are decent. Alright, trank, regular, sulfur, more prime, and prime fish. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop our shoddy. And continue on. Whee! Chomp chomp. There we go. Let's slow down for a quick moment, regain some of our stamina, and start jumping through the bushes. Yeah. That's the fun thing about the lassos right there. Walls don't matter. Straight up, they do not matter. And let's see, we need to put this artifact up. Because I do not need to be carrying artifacts around with me. What was that? Oh. Prime fish meat. So now, let's go ahead and grab us a little bit of food and drink. Let's go to our meat locker. Gonna take us out a little bit of meat. Why did you grab another one? Did not need another one. That one's got plenty of meat. That one needs a little bit more. There we go. You know what? Let's throw the prime in there. I don't need all that extra prime. I'll take the regular. No, I want those. Don't need the spoiled. It's just extra weight. What's that? Fur. Tranks. Trank. Yep, okay, we are golden. Let's go ahead and head back out. Let's give us a little more stamina. So, now, blue obby. Ooh, there's a red one up there. Let's go ahead and actually get our bearings from a high vantage point. And if we can get that red one up there, let's go ahead and get that red drop. I think blue one is the far side of this ravine. There we go. Alright, well, that's not gonna work. Come on. There we go. That's what I was after. Until we get to that point. Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess I'm not getting that with this guy. Not this time. It's all good. All good. Just go ahead and start jumping. Move a little bit quicker. Aw, bugger all. I just noticed I did not even fill up my canteen. But I guess I can fill it up in the water before we get there. Goodbye, green saber. There we go. Another saber down. Come on, get up there. Get up there, Shade. Alright, so that one was the Gate Keeper artifact. Now we're going after the other one, which I cannot remember its name right off for the life of me. Yep, there's the blue one. It should be in a cave just off to the edge of it. There. Let's go ahead and jump off right here and actually fill that up. It's not wise to go anywhere in the desert without some water. Looky there. Have fun, buddy. Terror bird. There's a thorny dragon. sorry, had to get him back up to the surface. Her, excuse me. Why the heck do snakes do that in this game? I've never understood that. Is that a raptor? Terror bird? Nope. It's those pesky whatchamacallums. Ones that knock you off. Budge. I cannot remember what the heck they're called. But anywho, let's go ahead and get on. This is actually where I go hunting a lot of my pearls. The silica pearls. Oh, oodalali. What all did we get off of that? That looked like a decent grab there. Wow, a bunch of rare flowers, a terror bird saddle, and ascended fur boots. Well, the fur boots are probably the best thing. I don't use terror birds. Some cooked jerky. That's not too bad. Alright, well then. Let's go ahead and head out. Really? Did you really have to poop on me with the lasso? There should be a cave nearby here. Exact location I do not recall. So it's kind of flying blind here. But I'm sure we'll find it eventually. There we go. We are now up. Anki. What is that? Another Anki. Alright, well, we will find this eventually. Wish I knew exactly where it was, but I don't truly know. And this is considered south of the obelisk. Whoa, what the fudge? That was wild. Alright, so it's in a cave. Is that a cave right there? It just might be. Ooh, ooh. I don't know if these guys take fall damage. Yes, they do, actually. Yegads. Thankfully, it's not horrible, but it still hurts. Alrighty. Thankfully, we have enough hit points we can just keep bashing away. Thorny Dragon. Well, that was just a skosh too easy, wasn't it? Where the heck? Ah! He was stuck in the rock. Well, wouldn't you know? I think that means that sandstorm's coming or something. Alright, let's try to locate our cave. Oh no, that's the heat. Alright, let's see. Birdie. And are we close? I don't even know. You know, I might actually try to pop up here right quick. Ah, come on. There we go. Boom. And there we are. There's a bunch of blue flowers, it looks like. And pink flowers, blue flowers. I just want to know where the heck the cave is. Because we are technically on the right mountain area. I just don't know where. There's a blue obby's just over there. So it's within this ranged area. I see crystals down there. Hello, Boff. No worries, no worries. Do appreciate you dropping in. We've already caught one of the artifacts. We are now in search for the second cave. Or third cave, actually. Second cave for this episode, the third cave overall. Yeah, those things. Ah, they are so annoying. That's why. What the fudge are you guys? I cannot even remember. Come on. Micros, that's what it was. Wow, why was that name escaping me? Yeah, I sound like a blundering fool, that's for sure. Frickin' micro rappers. Alright, now southern side of the blue obby. Found it once, I just don't remember where I found it. Which range? But I at least know I'm close. Boom, boom, boom. It's a Daedon. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. That heat's actually starting to sap us pretty good. But if you ever want to look for a phoenix on Scorched Earth, you do it when the heat's peaked. You'll actually find them when the twin fires are on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't want to fight baggy eyes yet. Alright, so we are officially just south of the Abbey. Ah, well, Tweety's over there stuck in the rocks. Right somewhere around here. Should have actually wrote down the coordinates to that. Unfortunately, this lasso's not quite up to snuff for that. Oh great, we are now moonstruck. Or sunstroke. Whatever the heck you want to call it. I'm just trying to find the stupid cave. There should be plenty of action once we find that cave. Oh, check out that coloration. That looks cool on an RG. And I'm not one for the purple yellow. That looked kind of cool. Come on, where is that other cave? Blue obelisk is right over there. The cave should be somewhere nearby. Really? That little rock was holding me up. It would not let me move. Wow. Where is it? South of Blue Obelisk. Oh. Boom. Nice. And there that bird goes. Come on. Where is our tunnel? That's not it. Would have been nice, but that's not it. What else can we find here? Lord have mercy. The sun's not forgiving. Come on, where is it? Whoa! That's kind of a cool color, too. Wow, that was pretty quick, easy. Yeah. That's always seems to be my luck, though. All the pretty ones are pretty weak. Come on, come on. Thankfully, because we have the cooling effect on this particular mount, we don't lose hit points nearly as fast. Oh, got my hopes up right there. Dang. I don't think it's up here. Pretty sure it's down below. Trying to stay out of the direct sunlight as much as possible. I know it doesn't have much of an effect, but it does affect a little bit. Alright, so not seeing it up here, didn't see it directly below. What? Oh, that was a squirt bow. Alright, well, going to the obelisk itself should be cooler for a moment. It's actually supposed to be one of the cooler spots in the game, is next to the obelisk. It wasn't this close, was it? There we go. At least we got rid of the one. We'll go ahead and swim around for half a moment. Ooh, what are you? You are a Rex. It's only a level 20. Alright, well then. Oh, it got me with the moth. Moths are great for PvP, if you didn't know. Actually, very underrated. But what their effect is anybody that hits them, they instantly slow them. So if you can trick your enemy into hitting it, you just successfully stop them from running away. So, little PvP tip. I'm not much of a PvPer, but, you know, I do hold a couple tricks. There we go. Sunstroke's gone. There, dang stick got in the way. Let's see here. Not enough stamina to jump. The fudge. Alright, well, let's give us 1,000 stamina. Let's boost our weight. And let me see. Good, the weather's changing. That's not where we need to be. I really don't have to look this up. It's not my thing. I don't like to look stuff up. But I might actually have to. I know I found it once already. Probably gonna feel like an absolute fool when I find it again. There we go. More stamina. Purple Daedon? What? That looks cool. Alright, the weather can change already. Let's see. Just south. of the thing. Alright, so that would be south. So we were in the right area, sort of. What the heck's a Plego doing trying to harass me? Okay, the weather can change at any point in time now. You've given me 50 warnings that it's changing. I don't know, though. I might be interested in trying to find a Phoenix at some point before we close the series of Scorched Earth. Yeah, what the heck, man? Where the heck was all these cool colors? Just never want to show up for me, I guess. I'll give this a few more minutes, and if I cannot find it, I just very well might look it up. Huh? Oh. Where'd that guy come from? Okay, so we have been here already. Double check our map. It's right there. So it should be around this area somewhere. I'm not trying to move too quickly because, yeah, it's not a very big opening. So I don't want to fly past it by accident. Lord knows you can really start moving with the lassos. Thilo, the lasso, however you want to call them. The kitty cat. That's not it. I don't want to have to cheat, but I know I've looked it up before. Hello, what you? Do appreciate you dropping by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful day or night. I'm trying to remember exactly where the heck the cave is south of the blue obelisk. I hate saying it, I might actually have to look it up. I found it once already. I just can't remember where here. It's kind of a happy accident when I found it. But I know from experience that most, if not all, the caves usually lead to an artifact. There's a couple of them that's just a little rat hole, but anybody else see something wrong here? Game devs, what'd you do? Why is there a rock floating on a yucca? Can I actually walk under that? Yes, I can. The heck is going on here? That's a first for me. The devs, I think, just officially broke my brain. I know they're constantly updating this. No worries, what you? Yeah, I usually try to include everybody because you never know who might be watching and on which side of the pond. Birdie, birdie. Where is it? Okay, this is gonna bug me. It's truly gonna bug me. That's not it, is it? It's always one of the three, right? Absolutely nothing wrong with that, sir. Oh, did I? Ah, fudge. I did not find it. I thought I did. Come on, where the heck is the stupid whatchamacallit cave? I mean, not that I mind a fight, but you know. This is a thalasso. They are kind of like a cross between a cat and a tiger. Very interesting creatures. One of their key abilities is, let's see, this wall right here. They will actually climb the wall. I mean, look at that. They are pretty versatile. Easy to maneuver, especially if you like jumping. As you see, it moves pretty quickly. He-Man reference, of sorts. I won't directly call it a He-Man reference, but of sorts, yes. Alright. I'm actually gonna look this up, folks. Give me one moment here. Oops. We need to eat some food. And one moment, we will be right back. When I actually find the location of this, this is going to bug the crud out of me. One moment, I absolutely hate cheating. Alright, sorry about that. That is 28.2 by 29. So let's actually find out exactly where we're at. Ooh, so it's actually over yonder. 28. So it should be over here. I absolutely hate cheating that way, but you know, this cave was so friggin' easily missed when I found it. I almost didn't even recognize what the heck it was. Just being dead honest. $28. $28 by $29. It's on up here. Come on. Why are you getting stuck? Well, we will powerhouse through it. Shade will find a way. 27. Yep, we are getting right up on it. So it should theoretically be right on this side. $27.5. We need 28.2. Yeah, right there, I believe it is. See how quick and easy you can miss that small opening right there. Get out of here, Carno. I was talking. But yeah, this is it. Pretty dang sure of it. Alright, this cave should be another quick, easy. You know what? Let's actually bury some weight real quick. What can we get rid of? I guess some of the meat. I hate throwing meat out, but you know, I'd rather be able to move a little bit faster. This, I believe, also has those pesky, annoying ones that like to hang on the ceiling. Onyx. What's that one down there? I'm trying to read. Be something. Palomoscopus, or whatever the heck. Here we go. Megaloceros. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of little dangerous things in here. Sabers. Loads of babies. There's only a few actual ways you can go in here. Not sure if this is anything, but let's look. And nope. That's just another way around. Come on. Get off the wall. Thank you. Boom. There's there's a spider. I just heard a wolf. And there's another one down. Oh, great. We're slow with that poison, which makes my turning a little more difficult. You know what? Let's just...
Time to go over the facts. Like the island, this desert is a space station posing as a natural environment. It is inhabited by a large population of dangerous, genetically engineered creatures, and a small population of humans that are struggling to survive. This whole environment is then deliberately contained by a combination of holographic horizon and natural barriers. Assuming the other space stations are at all similar, then this whole thing is starting to look like some kind of bizarre experiment on a grand scale. Yes, each station would represent an experimental group, and... I'll have to continue this later. One of the caravan scouts just returned in a panic. Something about rocks being alive? Which is, of course, ridiculous.
Alright, well, this is the room. Megaloceros, direwolves. Yeah, technically you're not supposed to go down there, but I want to experience. Boom, look, see, that was that quick, that simple, that easy. But technically they want you to go around everything. Should be a few spawns in here as well, which is why it's a good idea to have at least your mount in here. Look there, we got critters that are stuck in the ceiling. And that is a pretty purple wolf. Too bad we had to get rid of it. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the annoyances. There we go. Now we can grab this without issue. I know it looks like a drop, but it's an actual artifact. Alright, let's go and take it. That is all 3 artifacts. 2 of them done this episode. And, oops, apparently we are overweight once again. Let's go and get rid of some of this polymer. We don't need all this extra polymer. A couple more into our weight. That way we're not throwing a whole bunch of it out, just some. And I don't know if this has anything. Sometimes you'll find drops in here. Not always, but sometimes. You can use a grappling hook over all that, but meh. I like to off things too much. Why was that orange? Okay, never mind. Just a glowy. Alright, let's get up out of here then. Again, I cannot stress how much I like the lassos for that vertical climb reason. There we go. Oh no, the pack's gonna try to eat me. No, don't do that. Alright, well, everything respawned here. Good thing. We have our mount. I mean, technically, yeah, you could probably swim, but... That's kind of cool, though. I will give it that. Come on. Let's get the heck up out of here. Let me out. Thank you. I don't want to be stuck in the drink. Let's go ahead and head on out. Bugger. There it is. Sometimes it's too tight of a fit. Whoa. Talk about Glitch City. But let's go ahead and actually pull this up for this exact coordinate. Right here it is. You could probably get away with calling it 2, but 28.2 by 29. But that's how easy these caves are to miss in this. So we should be now pretty close to being ready for the Manticore. Uh-oh. Do we have a sandstorm coming in? It's kind of what it sounds like, it's a sandstorm. Or at least high winds. Let's go ahead and munch some food. Very nice, very nice. Now we are at least ready for the Manticore outside of leveling up some critters to take care of said Manticore. Man, these guys have a nice jump. And let's start walking again. Put a little more into our stamina. Yep, that's what I think of y'all. Catch me if you can. And we are almost back home. Not too far away. And that's the whole joy of jumping with these guys. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make some pretty beefy critters, because if memory serves, it's actually a... What the fudge? What the fudge was that? A visual glitch? Or improper rendering? Weird. Game devs. But in order to do any of that, I'm actually going to have to make this guy strong enough to take on wyverns. Which is kind of annoying. Anybody else? Oh, look. Anything else want to pick a fight? Of course you would. Stupid scorpion. Alright, well, let's get back and go hunting. I'm actually going to have to power level a couple of my critters. I mean, I'm sure some of them could take it down, but I don't know how well. Alright. Well then, that wasn't much. Wild. Okay, whatever that was all about. There we go. Always remember to run before you do a bunch of jump, jump, jump. It just helps keep your momentum up. Unfortunately, though, jumping does eat away at your stamina supply. But there's no faster movement. Kangaroos are fast, but I don't know, they just don't have the same, how should I say, well, feel to them. And honestly, you move faster when you're not in the water. Gotta walk, get our stamina back. Boom. Hello, donkey. Now, I think there's some rat holes in some of these little waterfalls too. But I don't really want to mess with them. I'll end up getting stuck, knowing my luck. It takes a decent navigator to get through some of these. And well, I'm alright, but I'm not great at the game. Let's face it, I died like 40 times just getting here. The fudge. Ah, termite. Alright, well, since we're here, when in Rome. Just as long as we don't have anything messing with our stuff over here. Because I'm hearing some raptors somewhere. Where are those raptors I'm hearing? Don't need any surprises. I'm almost wanting to say they're up here. I'm hearing them. Well, I don't know. Thought I was hearing them. Oh, thank God that's not another golem. Let's see. That's what I thought, Lego. Birdie, 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 birdie. Hello, Archie. Goodbye, Archie. Actually it does there, Boff. Funny enough, it actually indeed gives experience. When you hit anything, it gives experience points. Let's see if we can get rid of all this extra prime, because that's what's clogging our backpack. And now, mind you, this is all the cementing paste, this chitin and keratin. That's all cementing paste if I keep a hold of that. Oh. And look, we has friends. Aw, a pity. I hurt their feelings. What? A level 1? Well, no wonder. A level 40? That's not too bad. What's the matter, Wolfie? Don't want to come play now? I hear one of those golems somewhere nearby. I just heard him stand up. You know what? We're here. Nice. Well, we're not taking much damage from this guy. Maybe this is the way to go for the rock elementals. Instead of trying to take them down with siege, we seem to be able to cause bleed on them. But they are definitely one of the better ones for tanking bases. But they move so friggin' slow is the problem. Aha, you missed me. There we go. I think I found the sweet spot for you. Oop, well, you popped me out. Let's regain some of our stamina. Are you kidding me? We actually killed one? No way! No way! We actually killed it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have never killed one of those guys. Not the big ones. Little pebble golems, yeah, but that's a big boy. And he's got oil in him? No way. What? Let me see. Don't, come on. Obsidian, oil, metal, crystals. Oh my god, even some sulfur? Oh, right. Oh, well, yeah, let's get rid of our stone. Let's transfer. Nice. Well, it looks like we actually need to go drop some stuff. Else we are going to be incredibly slow. Again, why I recommend jumping with these guys. Because look at that. Looks like we're moving just as fast as if we didn't have anything in our inventory. There we go. No, get up there. There it is. Boom. Alright, let's stop. let's put our third artifact of the Crag. Crag, not Craig. The flip shade. And let's see. 1 artifact, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and actually move these guys down together, shall we? There we are. Now, what should we do? You know what? Let's have some fun with Oki. These guys are fun. And they're great for flint collectors. They're the only thing that specifically targets flint that's actually worth it. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Just tears through it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, can we come out? These guys are fun. They have armored being spit. There it goes. Unfortunately, their stamina is not great, so you do have to work on that a little bit. Let's see. There's that, there's that. Damage. Oh. Apparently I did turn on movement speed buffs. I didn't even realize I did. But, cool. Yeah, easy way to level these guys is just come through and hit the rocks. Don't know if these guys are any good versus... looks like, kind of. Lego. Yeah, this guy isn't too horrible versus them. Get him, Oki, get him. Let's see. Do we have any others? Can I tame the stones? Yes. You just have to knock them out with siege equipment, which takes a good hot minute. So you'll need something to tank damage they do. Oh, no way, these guys stun them? That's a nifty little thing. I did not know that Fosso's tail stuns the rock elementals. Look at that. And now he's gonna... Oh, well, I guess I spoke too soon or I missed him. Very nice, though. It does stun them. Wow, target their face, and they cannot attack. That's kind of cool. That's nifty. Come on. Come on. I just want to make the area safe for a little bit. I'm assuming you could probably bring up their torpid with, like, for instance, the Thorny Dragon, but I don't know. Maybe not. This is the first time I've actually stood toe-to-toe with one for very long. But, to be fair, Ark-AsA did a lot better than this guy did. Come on. Yeah. He seems to do more damage, but I don't know. You know what? Just for giggles. There we go. A little bit more damage. And, you know, attack with it. Yeah, sorry, Oki, you're just not quite strong enough. Good effort, but just not strong enough. Sorry, old friend. Even Donkey isn't strong enough for it. For some reason, these guys just seem to melt them, though. Bugger all. I forgot to offload all the junk. And I cannot jump up past Donkey's head. Yeah, let's see. Take that. Move those. There. And what else do we have? Put a little more into our weight. Don't really need all that extra meat, honestly. But let's take this one out and about. Get a little more experience with them. Oh, there you are. Problem with them going dormant like that is they heal. There we go. He is pouring out. Should make short work of him. Very nice, very nice. Come on. Take out another rocky. I don't like fighting these guys because it does take a good hot moment to do anything. I might bump the run speed up with this guy too. Looky there. Boom. No friggin' quarter, man. Look at that. Heck yeah. I wonder, how much is this guy actually worth? That's not what I was after. Yeah, they're all about the same. Huh. Wild. That's actually kind of cool to know, though. Let me see. Let's get rid of... No, dang it. This is probably a dumb thing for me to do, but... There we go. Drop all. There. Let's clean up some space, some room. Nice. Now we can move about freely. Whoa. Another one of y'all? Oh, you're only a level 7. You're not so bad. Just keep running, just keep running, running. Come on, Rocky. Oh, what? Do I need to do Eye of the Tiger theme music for you? Come on, Rocky. Wow! Fly by. Fly by. Fly by. Oh, and you missed me. You're a naughty boy. Nice. It's only a level 7. Yeah, so see, these guys aren't even really worth taming. Their damage is just so weak and, well, it only benefits their defense. And the fact you can build platforms on their shoulders. But you can make them like mobile tanks. Until you do that. Bwahaha. Another one bites dust. And another one down, and another one down, another one bites the dust. Nice. Looky there. I didn't even have to do anything. Just jump. Oh, well, we are out of stamina. Go figure. The one thing Shade always lacks. Level 2 RG? What? You know, for this being on medium difficulty, the creatures are pretty weak. That's kind of sad. Alright. So... Noise. Who gets to fight stuff? Oh. Well, alright then. Alright. That's dealt with. I don't think there's anything else we can necessarily do. Hey, look, there's one of those one of the equestrians, or whatever the heck they're called. actually kind of sounds My Little Pony, but you know, I don't know. My kids are the ones that watch all that stuff, not me. Before y'all wonder, yeah. 13 and 8. Both girls. Well, so far so good. Hello. There we go. Movement speed. Oh yeah, a little bit faster. Birdie, birdie, birdie. And there we go. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't there a little one somewhere? Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, hey, look, it's a juvie. That's actually kind of cool. Now that should give us a male and a female, I think. I hope. This one's kind of a cool color. Purple, blue, and green. There we go. There's a little bit of food for it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to guard it for a hot moment until it's able to fly, which isn't too long. And we won't get any taming qualities, or not taming qualities, but cuddle quality. There's a horse. You need sweet cakes for them. So that's not within our ability at the moment. We could make them, but it will literally cost all my supplies to do so. And it's not that great for one of those. Now, if it was a unicorn, on the other hand, yeah, I might. Because you can actually ride those guys without a saddle. It's kind of like the wolves. Alright, well, our RG should be about ready. It's a juvie. Means what, 50%? Oh, no, 30. So much for the babies being sped up a little bit. Because I did try to make sure they were for breeding purposes. There we go. I wonder, is the RG actually going to take and eat this guy? It'd be kind of cool if he does. They just take so long when they're little to move anywhere. Alright, so is he doing it? Nope. I guess I'll have to do it this way. Alright, now let's take some of that meat. What? Oh, the Yeti egg. I completely forgot that was even in there. Alright, so grab that, grab that. that, that. Let's go and chuck all this meat on the birdo. So he will actually grow up, or she rather. That is a female. Pay attention there, Shade. Look, see, she's already eyeballing me. I upset her. I'm sorry. I can pet you this way. I'm kidding. Alright, what was her... fiddlesticks, halfway. Alright, well, I guess let's take her on back to base then. Yeah, there's some purple dinos out there. I mean, purple. I wonder if the devs know. Hello and welcome in. Do appreciate y'all dropping by. Let's see. Come on, Archie. I swear these guys just take so long. It's almost faster just, tame one. Has to raise the littles. Anything else up here? Nope. Alright, well. Come down, RG. Tired of waiting on you. Oh, I see something purple. Hey, Wolfums, welcome in. Do appreciate you dropping by. If we can get our RG here back to the base. Ah, shoot, I was going to show you your wolf. Unfortunately, I'm having to wait for this stupid bird. But I do appreciate you dropping by, Mr. Wolfums. And hopefully you have yourself a great night, day, and stream when you do. Alright, well, it's just right over there. As soon as we get this stupid bird down this hill. Unfortunately, it's still a juvie, so it can't even fly yet. There he goes. She. It's only 61%. Come on. Trying to clean the pathway for it. Because we might be able to start a breeding program with that one. Take out all these right here. There's our RG. I gotta keep an eye on the thing. Because if I get too far away, it'll actually stop following. Which is kind of a pain in the butt. Carnos. Dire wolves. Yeah, kind of like one of those. Let's go ahead and take care of the Carno. Take care of anything that's potentially going to try to hurt our RG on the way. Oh, no you do not. There we go. Alright, well, he should be okay. She. I'll go ahead and scoot over here real quick. That way you're not having to wait too awful long here, Wolframs. Let's go ahead and jump over here. I'll park our little Thylo right there. And meander through the crowd here. There you are, Wolframs. Here's your wolf. Honestly, it's got a beautiful face. No worries, Wolframs. I told you guys I was going to do this. There's a few that I've yet to get on this docket here. But I'm slowly making the way. Look, there's Moxie from a couple streams back. We got a bunch of stuff that we actually could name. I mean, some of the graphics, yes, but some are still a little lacking, but that's why they keep patching it all the time. Unfortunately, though, all that patching sometimes messes other things up. Have yourself a wonderful night, Mr. Wolframs, and thanks for stopping by. Where did our birdo go? We didn't just lose it, did we? Okay, birdo. RG. There it is. Okay. Whew. At least it's starting to move a little faster now. Yeah, but I'll say it very possibly could have. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it did, though. Egads. Alright, how far are you? Sweet, you're about ready to take flight now, finally. That's kind of a cool bird, though. Very purple. It's not often you find decent ones like that. Terror bird. Get out of here, terror bird. Hello? What was that? I seen some purple fly. Terror birds? What? What? That is wild. Purple terror birds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start taking flight. Baby terror bird. Sweet. But yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a long endeavor of leveling up. Because if I don't level up, there's going to be no way in heck I'm going to be able to take on the Manticore. There we go. Now land, birdo. ha ha ha. Oh, come on. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. But, alright, folks, I guess I won't. What is the premise of the game? The premise of the game is to take and, well, here. I'll make this quicker this way. These obelisks right here, the red, the green, the blue, all these obelisks will actually spawn bosses. So what you do is you go collect these artifacts in certain key locations of each map, usually in a cave. Take the needed resources to the obelisk, drop it off. You can summon 3 different styles of bosses. Weak, medium, hard. And each one will give you like engrams and elements for building other stuff, and it's quite a bit, honestly. But unfortunately, this particular map only has the one single boss. What? Purple. Oh. What? A purple rue? Pink purple. Look at that. You have the fudge? That must be a new color or something that they implemented. Wild. But, here, let's see if we can actually get to the arena. If I can remember exactly where it is. Let me open my map, take a look. I'm almost wanting to say... Oh, fudge sickles. We're getting ready to get a sandstorm. I think it's out this way. Memory serves. Oh, thankfully I'm not seeing any signs of a sandstorm yet. Does not mean that one's not about to spawn, though. Let's actually scoot up a little bit higher here. Yeah, it looks like we are gonna get one soon. You can usually tell by where the clouds are coming in. And, yeah. I'm just trying to see if we can find the arena. Yeah, we're hot. Cool down. Blah, blah, blah. Because you should be able to see, like, a gladiator arena out here. But that is the... I think that's it right there, honestly. Take a quick little flight over here. If it is, I can show you Boff. Ah, there's a tappy jara. Tape jar, as I call them. Alright. But anywho, let's get on, go find that right quick. Pretty sure that's it. But gotta be careful out here because there are sandworms that will gladly munch on you. And there's really no get away from them easily. So, let's go ahead and just fly. I'm gonna have to land here in a moment, just don't have the stamina to continuously keep going. There we go. Alright, so yes, we will have a male and female of the Archies. How did that get damaged? Okay, whatever. I don't honestly understand how the saddle got damaged. Unless he got clipped by one of the fossos when I was trying to tame. That's the only thing I could think. Man, I wish I had a couple levels into this guy. Make it a little bit faster on travel. Now that we've got the movement speed opened. I did not realize I had implemented that, but, you know, I'm happy accident. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it over here. Ooh, we got a landing. I personally try to stick to the rocks as much as humanly possible. It just keeps the sandworms from getting to you as easily. Usually the higher up, the better. Go ahead and land right here. Oop. Right here. We'll hold up. Wait a second. I don't mind it turning dark. I actually prefer the dark in this game. That's the Wyvern Scar over there to our right, where it says Oaky Shuffle. Right chair. That's not something we want to meddle with just yet, but we will have to get the talons from those. So I think it would be a good idea to get a decent Thasso. Yep, that's it right here. This is actually the arena that you fight the Manticore. Good lord, I couldn't think of its name. Kind of like a giant Greek Colosseum. But while we're flying, I will go ahead and take a quick drink, just mute my mic. And I'm back. Alright, so this right here is the Colosseum. The same spot you're supposed to technically fight the bosses in. Ooh, piece of candy. Nope, just a stone. And yeah, that's the Manticore right here. Like a good little birdie, I think I will poop on its statue. Look, see, there we go. Now, poop bird poop. Nah. But, I mean, it is kind of a cool statue. Voom. And as you see, the nice little grandstands. Little areas to try to squirrel away and hide. But it does a little good when the boss uses poison. But yeah, this is where you're supposed to technically fight him. But I think they removed the little pad here some upgrades some updates ago, because you used to have a little thing right here you could activate, unless they took and moved you from the obelisks over here this time. I don't know. But I do know that each version of... Ooh, hey look, there's a Faso right there, speaking of the devil. What was I saying? But yeah, I know that there's 3 different versions of the very same boss in each of the obelisk. And that does not really seem to differ. The only thing that differs is its defense, damage, stuff like that, and hit point amount. I think it like doubles on the second mode and like triples on the third mode on the hardest setting. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I was never big on bossing on this particular game, but for viewers, I definitely will try, even if I suck at it. And as soon as we get to the red obelisk, I will actually pull it up. For those that are truly interested in seeing the Manticore's, I don't know, different modes, you could call it. Skill settings, modes, yeah. I'm not seeing a sandstorm, but I'm hearing winds. There's some absolutely awesome tames. But, I mean, you can't always get them all, because some of them are DLC only. And I don't have Bob's Trader, Bob's Burger, whatever the DLC is for this. Can't even remember, it's Bob something. But I really can't justify spending the $30 on a DLC that only adds so much. It's not worth it to me. They come down in price, we'll talk, but not at the price it is currently. It's like 20-30 bucks. I think it's closer to the $30 mark. Ah, there's a galley. Alright, here we are. Now we're at the obelisk. As you see, first Manticore. You need the Crag, the Keeper, the Destroyer, and 6 total Talons. That one's 30 Talons. And that one's, let's see, 60 Talons right there. So, I mean, it can be done. But it's just not great. That would be actually something decent to have, but we need the cryopods, which we do not have. I cannot remember where you get those in this one, or how many different times you have to kill the boss. Because I believe that's what it is. Have to kill the boss to unlock the Ingrams, right? That's how the other maps are. Ooh, pretty aurora. But I can officially say that this episode was very eventful as far as the artifacts. That gives us all 3 in the last 2 episodes of this. I just wish I could, I don't know, I guess have more of them. As to just the one set of them. Nice. Well, we are almost back to base again. I think I'll go ahead and leave this off as soon as we get back to base. Oh, that was interesting. Ah, it was the horse. Yeah, check this out. If nobody's ever seen this guy, these things are cool. The nightmares. And that is literally what it is. It's a flying, fire-breathing horse. Look at that. Look at that. Those things are cool as heck. They're fast, too. Watch this. Ain't mad at me. Yeah, check that out. They breathe fire. They steal hit points. And let's go ahead and land down here right quick. Actually a little bit painful. Let our stamina come back up. There's another one up there. Oop, oop, they broke my clothes. Yep, see? Keeps breaking my clothing. And let's see, we should be able to get far enough away. You know what, let's see if we can get him hooked on this other RG real quick. They are extremely good at flying. So we have to try to distract them here. Oh my lord, you are just breaking everything today. Ooh, dear lolly. These guys are fun, but they are a pain. Ah, you broke my goggles. Those are expensive. Haha. I just have to outthink these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and take and jump off. come on. Come on. Well then, that's not working too well. Alright. Hawks. Haha. Start roasting you with this. Alright. Well then. Let's see, what can we do here? Oh, come on. There we go. Dread Stallion. Boom, there went a saber. There. Not the best thing to do to kill those guys, but you know, I found it fun for at least that moment. There we go, Hawks. You go ahead and sit right there. Oh. Well, we about kicked the bucket. I didn't even realize. Must have been from all the Dreadmare. But alright, I think that'll pretty much wrap up the episode for this time. Let me see. Oh, well, I guess we better get inside, because our clothes are busted. This'll at least keep us alive. We can check on our plans right quick. Some emojis. Azure berries, the topos, long grass, corn. I've got every little tidbit here that you could ever use, want, or need. But alright folks, I want to thank you all for coming out, hanging out with me this long. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next one, everyone. Cheers.